Hi, Adam Laurie here, the addiction specialist. Now, today we're going to be looking at PTSD and trauma and how it relates to addictions and how it kind of leads people down that road to addiction. Because a lot of the people I speak to, a lot of my clients have experienced addiction through PTSD, through certain traumas they've had in their life. Now, PTSD is post-traumatic stress syndrome, where you've experienced an event in your life that has been particularly traumatic for you. And that event, that moment in time is imprinted on your subconscious. And that is then a trigger that triggers your behavioral responses, your emotional responses to that kind of situation. Now, these situations can stem from combat experience, from people that have been in the army, so experiencing war. So people that also experience as a young child sexual abuse, even as adults. So that really imprints on the subconscious mind and really triggers that emotional behavioral response whenever they experience something that reminds them of that, a sound, a scene or a smell or a noise or whatever that is. So it could be a lot of different triggers that trigger that response, that emotional response. Now, a lot of that boils into that sort of seeps into addiction, because people that go through these traumatic events, they're searching for something, a fix that they can sort of cover this feeling up, so suppress this feeling. Now, like I always say, this is only a temporary fix, because addiction is all just temporary, but the health effects are long lasting into the rest of your life potentially. So it's really a road that is really worth avoiding if humanly possible, which is why getting support and help with that post-traumatic stress syndrome is so important. Seeking a good therapist that can help you with that, seeking a good support group that can help you with that, getting together with like-minded people so that you can share your experiences, and it makes you feel like you're less alone. So there are people that are going through a very similar experience to you. So what I do is, when I use hypnosis, we get right into that subconscious mind and taking us back to that time where we can visually just kind of observe, not relive, because we're not reliving that trauma, because that trauma has gone, it's past, it's done, it does not exist anymore. It only exists because we bring it up in our memories. It's that emotional baggage that we carry around with us for the rest of our lives. So hypnosis is a way to observe what happened, and then gradually we come to an understanding, and then we make peace with what happened. We cannot change what happened, because the past is the past. You cannot change what has already happened. But what you can change is your behavior from this moment on, your thought processes from this moment on, the way you react to the triggers from this moment on. So hypnosis is a great way to get into that subconscious mind and deal with the root cause issue. Because as I always say also, addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, food, shopping, gambling, that is only a symptom of a deeper issue. So when people come to me and say, I really need help with my drinking, I often say the drinking is not the problem. That is just a symptom. You need to deal with what is making you drink. You need to fix that, which is the source, which is making you sort of walk towards these substances, whether it's alcohol, drugs, food, shopping, gambling, all those addictions that are quite common. So when I use hypnosis, it's about understanding, and it's about getting to that root cause, understanding it, making peace with it, understanding that the past is not you. You are not that person anymore. You had those experiences, but you are stronger, and every single day we have a choice about who we become, and we have a choice about getting stronger or getting weaker. Everything to us is a choice, and hypnosis is a great way of instilling that thought into the subconscious mind, because if you try and do it consciously, the thinking mind really gets in the way. You'll come up with so many excuses not to. So when we use hypnosis, it's a great way of bypassing that consciousness, bypassing that thinking mind, getting access to that subconscious, where you can just allow yourself to be, allow yourself to take on these new processes, these new thought patterns, these new behavioral patterns, and then you can live the life that you want to live, free from addiction, free from the traumatic experiences that you remember, and then you can move on and be happy and do what you want in your life without these big blocks holding you back constantly. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be very, very appreciated. It helps me get my message out there to people that that need the education, and also to, you know, to give my experience and my advice to those from the clients that I've helped as well. So it really, really helps get the message out there. If you want to share this video as well, share it on social media to also get the message out there. So until next time, guys, have a great day. Take care.